ad showing up. I believe we are live. I'm gonna double check right now.
I see the little yellow live.
We are live.
Okay. Well, we have gotten rid of the potato cam at Hack Shack Studios, and now we have some high-tech stuff. So we have a Blue Yeti mic. We have a Logitech mic. We have a whole new computer setup here in the studio. What were we calling the studio north, right? Hack Shack Studios north.
Yes.
Because south is downstairs. So, hi everyone. Welcome to Hack Shack Studios. I'm RT Bear, 35-year comic book veteran working for Marvel, DC, Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, you name it. I've probably worked on it. And with me, as always, is the very talented Taylor Grosso.
Hi, everyone. I'm trying not to shout anymore because we got a brand new Blue Yeti mic between us, so I shouldn't have to. I hope that this is coming in clear.
I know I'm still leaning into the mic. Have you ever seen those guys at those award ceremonies and they're always like, hello, hi, I'd like to thank my mother. Like they get right into the camera. So I'm hoping, I want to lean back and be casual. I'm just hoping the microphone's picking up. Are we doing good?
It should be. Okay. I was talking pretty far back earlier, and I sounded okay. I could hear myself. We're still kind of configuring everything with this monitor and everything, so this is kind of a test. This is our first run through with this. We could show them the camera. I don't know if we want to wait till we adjust the
what the camera
contrast.
Sees?
Yeah.
They're not going to see much, but I guess you could.
Because we got a new HD webcam, if you guys are curious.
So you're just going to switch over?
Yeah, I will switch. Let's see how it looks.
Ooh.
Oh, there it is.
All right, there's the drawing board, but you probably can't see anything.
Ooh.
You'll probably see this. And it is still reversed. They lied.
Yeah, we need, apparently, fun fact. Oh, wait, no. On my feed, it's not reversed.
Oh, okay. So on the monitor, it's reversed. Okay, so you guys have seen it properly.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, there's this really funky setting that we were like trying to correct for forever, where when you go through like Google Hangouts like this, I guess the feed that we see is mirrored, and the feed that you guys see is normal.
Yeah.
Which makes things very strange looking at this monitor.
We should switch back because I don't have anything else to show.
I will switch back.
But it works. That's good. It's working.
And then we're gonna do our first screen share. I'm gonna get here, I'll switch in. Oh, do you want to give the intro of what we're about to talk about?
Yeah, we should probably intro first. We're going to do a Hacks React to. Gosh, this chair is squeaking. I'm all self-conscious now. I'm making all kinds of noises. Yeah, we're going to do a Hacks React to Birds of Prey, the new. It's not even really a trailer; it's a teaser. And Taylor brought it to my attention this morning, and I watched it really briefly. And oh my gosh, I can't wait for you guys to see this and see what people in the chat think. Do we have anybody in the chat yet?
Yeah, we got Cam here. First like. Thanks, Cam.
Hey, Cam. Everybody like it, subscribe, do all the good stuff.
We're trying to earn the monetization with this new setup.
Yeah.
So we do have super chats if you want to get our attention and help fund this revival of the tech in the studio.
Yeah, the potato's gone for everybody. The potato is gone. So yeah, can they see it?
I'm going to do. I just want to make sure we're on the right thing. Okay, usually you do this.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Okay, so share. We are sharing.
Click off. Yeah.
Okay, and that's where you said stop sharing.
Yeah, so they should be able to see this.
Okay.
Soon, because there's a little bit of a delay.
Hey guys. Hello, Cam 1138. Okay, we can see everything.
Okay, we have Margot Robbie's back, right?
Yeah, and they're really leading with her, rightly so, because everybody else except for one person, I don't know who they are.
So all these other actors and characters are brand new to the DC big screen universe, right?
I think she's the only reoccurring one. I know that the Joker is supposedly, well, we'll play it through.
Okay, yeah, we'll play it through once real quick so you guys can see what we're talking about. It doesn't take long. And then we'll have a point of reference that we can compare notes on.
Cam says, I'm cleansed for this trailer, not in a good way. All right, ready?
Good man. Yes.
I don't know if we should pause this if YouTube's going to flag. Because look, it says Gotham, I think.
Yeah. I thought it said goth at first.
Help me. That's just her accepting that she can't get out of this contract.
All right.
That was the whole thing.
Yeah, you guys, that's it. That was it. All right, let's just back up.
We'll play it silently through as we talk.
Warner Brothers is a major film studio. They've been making films forever, right? And they've put trailers together for movies, billions of movies and things.
Is that Tico?
Tico and the Man? Okay.
Help. Sorry.
And these are professionals is what I'm trying to say. Like Warner Brothers, like this is a major movie studio. And this is how they get us involved in their newest movie. This is, you know what? If I saw this as like an Indiegogo like video for a movie or an upcoming comic book, I would probably go, this looks really cheesy. Or I would say something like, you know, they probably didn't have a lot of money, right? You would make excuses, right?
Chat says this looks like a student film.
Right.
It really does.
Yeah. Okay. I had this little hint, like, you know how they do those, what do they call those? Character screenings or whatever, where they test screen to see if the actor and what they look like in the costume. And then they do a little bit of their character beats. These look like test screens to me. Like
it's gotta be, right?
Yeah, like there's no backgrounds, there's no nothing, and they're just like, here's some costumes, act like the characters.
It's obviously the same backgrounds too, with different lighting. Like they just put like a sheet and then just had different lighting come in.
Yeah, it's weird.
By the way, doesn't this look like the Friends font? It totally looks like the Friends. I don't think this was ready for them to release now that you've fully broken this down.
I don't think this is interesting. I don't know who this is supposed to appeal to. This is really bizarre. Like they don't give you anything. And are they just trying to sell it based on the strength of Margot Robbie just kind of doing a test screening of her as Harley Quinn?
If so, don't put that evil on her. She doesn't deserve it. She's a really good actress, and I want her to escape. Ray Thulu says, hopefully this is footage specifically for the teaser and not actual clips from the movie.
Oh, I don't think it's clips for the movie. But what I'm trying to say is, why did they do this at all? Like, if you can't, like...
Doesn't it get you so hyped?
No. It's like here's a bunch of crap that we filmed, and we want you to, you know, it says bitch.
It says bitch.
Maybe she is. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know who that character is.
It's Tico. And then you got to go back and see, who is that?
Is that Ewan McGregor?
Is that supposed to be Vibe? We got to see Huntress. They just click on her real quick. Like
it goes by too fast for me. Can I watch this at different speeds? Because I know that you can. Hold on. Let's watch it at a slower speed because it'll be really funny. I always like hearing this.
All right. So there's the setup for her. She's a hard drinking. Okay. Wait. Yeah. It's okay. There she is. Okay, that's her with the bow.
I'm actually going to slow it down even more. Which.
Okay. There's a.
Oh, this is faster. Right there.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, hold on. I got this. That is Ewan McGregor.
That was not Ewan McGregor.
This is like not... See, if you would have done the trailer at a normal speed, you wouldn't even have to worry about this.
All right. This is what I have to deal with here, clicking buttons all day long.
There we go.
All right. Now we get to read everything.
Okay.
Look at the bat.
That's the only bat that'll be in this movie.
All right, this doesn't look like the same There was a girl with short hair. Who's she supposed? Is that?
Who is that?
It's the Joker.
No.
Well, why not? Right? Like by everything else in this movie so far.
I don't even see Huntress in the slowdown. All I saw was her.
She comes in after this, right? Where they show her with the bow, or is it before this? Oh, it's before this.
I don't know. Okay, so Huntress is assumably the one that's drinking.
That's
right
her.
here.
That both of those were her. Click again. Click. Click.
Do we ever see? We don't see her face.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, hold on. It has to be after this.
It's not her face, but you get to see more of a close-up. Click. There she is. Is that supposed to be Huntress right there?
She has a bow.
Yeah, don't move it because this was hard to find. Yeah, this is just these are like test screenings for costumes and stuff. Like this isn't even real.
Yeah, you can see a garbage can in the background.
This is like low self-esteem, like putting a minimal look, like, oh, we just plug in some lights and put a freaking, what do they call those, parachute up on the wall. And
we could probably make a better trailer in here.
We didn't even move the trash can.
I feel bile guggling up in my throat, says Cam. Ray says, it's like I'm getting an 80s music video vibe from it.
Yeah, even a bad 80s video vibe. Like this is, and the music's really, what do you call it, millennial music?
Yeah, it sounds very millennial. It reminds me of the ad for Firefest, but more low budget.
See you soon. Not if I can help it.
There's a production image at the end where Margot Robbie looks really sad, and it looks like a bad Instagram image.
So, are we done?
Wait, let's read a little bit about it.
Oh God! Okay. Wait. What do you think? Okay, this is bad, right?
Well,
this is really bad.
Let me read the summary and see if it changes your mind. So after splitting up with the Joker, Harley Quinn joins 3 female superheroes.
Was she ever really together with the Joker?
Well, here's the thing. The superheroes are listed as Black Canary, Huntress, and Renee Montoya. Is Renee Montoya a superhero?
Not really.
To save the life of a little girl, Cassandra Cain, from an evil crime lord. So this is like nothing to do with any of the existing comics.
Okay, so the girl with the cast, is that Cassandra Cain?
Yeah, and Cassandra Cain, which I'm sure you guys already know, is the Batgirl with the sewn up looking mask that looks really edgelordy. So,
cool.
So I guess, I don't know if Renee Montoya is considered a...
She's a cop, Gotham PD cop.
And we have the cast, which is Margot Robbie, of course. And then Mary Elizabeth Winstead is playing Huntress. I don't know a lot about her. And Ewan McGregor is playing Black Mask.
Who's the character Tim Evans?
I don't know. Is he a cop?
Cop or something, right?
Was that the guy that had the blonde hair in the trailer?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That's pretty funky. And then we have Rosie Perez playing Renee Montoya. I don't recognize her from anything. I don't know if you do.
She did the voice of that one character in Prince of Egypt that you like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was the girl, the native girl.
In which case? So that's our cast. Ewan McGregor they have some stills.
That's that one guy.
Yeah.
That's Tim. Was that his name?
I think it's Tim.
Tim Evans.
So that's got to be Cassandra Cain, right?
That's Cassandra Cain, yes.
That's a Black Mask.
He doesn't have a black mask on. He looks more like Vibe.
Those sunglasses, man, and he's wearing a velvet suit. She's Black Canary, so we need to cast a black girl, right? Says Wolverine.
Wait, I didn't even see a Black Canary character.
She is. I'll find a screen cap. Oh wait, who is this? Is this Huntress?
Is that Rosie Perez?
Oh, maybe. They don't have them labeled, which would make this helpful.
That's
Huntress.
Yeah.
It's like a younger actress. This is Black Canary right here.
Okay.
She's mixed race. Ray Thulu says that Ewan McGregor looks like Bono.
He does look a little on the Zootopia tour or whatever it was.
He definitely does.
Zooropa.
Cam says, "Where's Pat Benatar?" And Wolverine says this movie is just so sad, wrong, and pathetic.
Okay, so they're going with the whole Black Canary thing where she's a singer, like she's got a crazy voice, right?
Yeah, I know they did that in the more current run. It was okay, I guess.
All right, I just want to add, who is this movie made for? Who thinks this is cool?
A question that nobody in production ever asked.
This is weird, right?
I don't know who the demographic would be for this because
little girls.
I don't know.
All right, the 12-year-old Taylor Grosso, would she think this is cool? Just this little teaser.
Only because I heard Harley Quinn was in it, but I think if I was 12, because when I was 12, I did like Harley Quinn, but I liked the animated one, and I think that I probably wouldn't like the current one. This also, what is this going to be rated? Because do you remember what Suicide Squad, was it rated R?
It was probably PG-13, I bet.
Yeah, I don't know.
So just to recap, so you would probably, the 12-year-old you, just if you had the same like love for Harley Quinn and the same kind of source material, you might be interested in this just because you liked Harley Quinn prior, right?
Solely based on that.
Yeah.
But I don't think if I saw, and this is the thing, if I didn't know that character was Harley Quinn and I was 12 and they showed me this trailer, I wouldn't know what this is.
You'd probably think she was a streetwalker, right?
I'd probably think she was a juggalo. Because I don't even, like, none of these characters look recognizable, and this teaser doesn't really look like it would entice a kid to think this was cool.
Yeah. I think she looks kind of, you've walked down Hollywood Boulevard, right?
What are you saying?
I'm saying Margot Robbie looked a little
streetwalker-ish.
She's a streetwalker.
Strutter. Cam says that this actress looks like a knockoff Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, that's what isn't that what you said?
Yeah, she looks like a little Jennifer Lawrence-y.
Her eyes are just as dead.
Yeah.
I'll be the Joker.
Also, are we ever going to get back to having characters wear real costumes?
Wait, that is Rose Tico, right?
It looks like her.
She's got a bad attitude already. You can tell.
She's got a broken hand, and it says, I can't tell if it says God or Gotham on this side.
I think it says Gotham, but it's reverse of what it was before. Because the G was on the other side, wasn't it? Unless they filmed it the opposite.
I don't know. This is really weird. I don't even know if there's anything left for us to say.
Do you think her hand's really broken? I
hope so, for her being in this movie.
Or do you think that's part of her character?
Let me see. Joshua says it's going to be PG-13. And Joshua says, I like the cartoony Harley Quinn, but I'm not a fan of the Margot Robbie Harley. Here's the thing. That's not the Margot Robbie Harley. That's the New 52 Harley. That Harley, existed well before Margot Robbie touched that.
That's true.
She looks like Short Round from Indiana Jones. Is it because of the baseball cap?
She's doing the peace sign.
Oh, she is.
And she's pointing at the go.
Interesting. I don't think anybody in this chat has a positive thing to say about this, and I feel like nobody in real life has had a positive thing to say. I don't
know who this is made for, to be honest. I don't know who the demographic is, who this is made for. And the thing is, even if you're going to put out a teaser or something to get people interested, you don't put this out. Like, this doesn't do anything to sell you on the movie. You don't even understand any of the characters. This is such a I can't even believe they did this and put this out. It doesn't make any sense.
There's no point. Yeah, because this is it's hard for us to even really give a true reaction to this because it shows you nothing. We read the story on IMDb, but had we read that, would you have any idea of what the story was? Because I wouldn't.
Or even who these characters are supposed to be. These characters aren't exactly iconic. So if this shot right here, who is that? Who cares? No one knows who that is. People would barely know who Margot Robbie was because she's also in that one where she's got all the crime scene tapes all over her, and
it's not really the Harley Quinn costume.
Yeah, you don't even. Who is that? You know, you don't know who that is.
Yeah, nothing about this really even says Harley Quinn visually.
Yeah.
They're trying to phase out everything that's identifiable about the character. Like, even they used to have the pigtails dyed, which I hated, but they like, look how faded out it. Like, I didn't even notice it was dyed until right now.
But at least that's iconic, or it's a character design. Like here, she just looks like, well, this could be, you know what this could be? This could be Pretty Woman. The follow up. That right there is the Pretty Woman character. All right, let's just reframe this. All right, this is the new Julia Roberts. So you know,
I would believe it actually if somebody showed this still.
We should do that. We should just as propaganda put it out. It's like Pretty Woman follow up. Margot Robbie plays the Julia Roberts role.
That would be, and then the Ewan McGregor character is the
ooh, he's the guy.
There he is.
He's the what is his name? Will Gear was his name.
Look at how bad this looks. Like, even the lighting isn't good. No wonder the snippets are so quick. They're trying to hide like everything.
These are non-costumes. Cosplayers at cons put more effort out. This is a Hollywood production. This is Warner Brothers, people. This is Warner Brothers.
Also, isn't it weird that like they're almost trying to use this teaser as like it's a big deal for you to see these characters, but none of them are recognizable.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Like, imagine if we had never seen like the Superman costume and it was snippets of the new Justice League costumes. Like, we'd be picking this apart. Like, just quick snippets of all their costumes, and you totally recognize, like, that's Superman, that's Batman. It'd be like a big deal. But I don't know who this is. Like, I guess it's Black Mask.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. And also, like we were saying, that Harley Quinn isn't even recognizable as Harley Quinn. So what does this really matter? This is like, I really don't understand the mindset behind this. At best, this stuff would probably be, you know, when you buy the Blu-ray and they give you extras, this would be like, these are the screen tests for these characters. You know what I mean? And then you go, oh, that's interesting. These are the different costume designs, and this is the actors trying to find the characters and stuff like that, reading for the role, doing stuff like that, like prepping for the character. But why do you lead with this?
Yeah, there's like a snippet of this as if you're supposed to be like, whoa, look at that. It's a guy it's a normal looking guy in a jacket.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nothing.
And it's sped past as if you're supposed to be like, whoa, what was that?
Look at that. Who is that? This could be anybody in a warehouse with parachutes on the wall with a trash can by a door.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. It totally looks like a weird behind the scenes snippet of the first time you'd see them in costume.
I'll tell you right now, you wouldn't even sell this like if this was a WB TV show, you wouldn't even sell it like this.
That's
like
true.
Coming, Birds of Prey, and then you just have this trailer. No one would watch it.
No one would care. Wolverine says it's like someone made a bet that they could bury the DCEU with one movie or less.
Yeah. You have Aquaman, everybody loves it, and then you guys follow it up with this?
Oh, apparently, according to Josh, this is supposed to be Zaz, in which case he looks nothing like that character at all. So why would they even have him as a visual cue? No one's going to recognize him. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Well, see if you can click on any of the other...
Let's see.
Characters. I mean, we got her.
Like, I would never guess... Okay, so, and this is a really bad shot too. Can I see the rest of her body? I'm waiting for this to clear through. I didn't even see who was playing her.
And that's Montoya.
Yeah. Is she holding a...
Yeah, something
Billy
across her shoulder or something, yeah. The weird thing too is that this is for 2020, right?
Yeah, that's right. This is coming out in 2020.
Why are you even doing this? You know what I would do at best is like, see this shot right here? I would do, you know how Marvel does the flip pages, like the comic book pages?
Ooh, yeah.
Like have the flip pages and have like, like you see the image of Montoya in the comic book. That's real iconic. And then you flip it, you see it move and you flip it. And then you see the actress like this shot. That almost matches the comic book panel. and then it says, Montoya, whatever.
Rosie Perez is.
Is it Renee Montoya? What is it?
I think so. I think it's Renee Montoya. Well, that would be cool too, but it would also require them to like actually recreate those shots and make real costumes and stuff.
And then it would say like Gotham PD or whatever, and then it would, the page would flip again. You would see like Huntress, and then you get to see the actress as the Huntress.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead is
Huntress.
Did you notice there's a subtitle to this title? That's not true, right? That's just, I thought that was an article name, but if this is actually the title of the movie, that's absolutely horrible.
It's way too long.
Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Okay, no one's going to say that.
Whatever, yeah.
It sounds bad enough. You don't have to do that.
I don't think I'd even watch this on TV. There was a TV show, Birds of Prey, and the pilot episode, the show itself wasn't all that great, but the pilot episode was okay. And this at best looks like bad TV, right?
It really does. Wolverine says Rosie Perez is 54 years old and looks it. Why is Montoya grandmother age?
Oh my gosh, really? Oh.
If they made it a story point, which I guarantee they won't, it could be interesting, but they never really do.
Well, if she was the captain or something, but if she's just a beat cop or a detective, that's a little old.
She has to be higher up.
Yeah, if she was a higher ranking.
Cam says, thanks for making my afternoon super depressing.
Yeah, well, you have Taylor to thank for that. Well, no, this is sad. And then we'll talk about it later because I'm gonna draw for you guys a little later. DC fired a bunch of people.
Yeah.
DC Comics, start making. There are people that make good films. There are really talented people out there. Why aren't they making these movies?
I mean, pretty soon nobody might be making these movies if they keep going.
Like, there's people that have better ideas than this.
Yeah, we've definitely seen it. I guess I'll get ready to, I think you guys have seen enough.
Yeah, we just want to do something really quick for you guys. Just to spread the hate.
We had to hear about it, so you had to hear about it again.
This industry that we love, comic books, these characters that we've plucked down a bunch of money to read the adventures of. Yeah, Hollywood's doing an amazing job.
Apparently, they don't care at all. Cam says the DC ship has rammed an iceberg and it's taking on water.
Oh my gosh. And the weird thing is they move forward and then they move 2 steps back. They move forward and they move 2 steps back. I remember a good friend years ago said that DC and Warner Brothers is notorious for this. And I, over the 35 years working professionally in this industry, I have no reason to think other. They break ground, they actually inspire, they put out great product, but then they just can't sustain it. They will almost always, as he put it, shoot themselves in the foot. They can't sustain it. They had, do you remember Year One and Watchmen?
Yes.
and Batman Returns and all that stuff, and even Crisis and things. They just can't sustain things. The reason Marvel does better, I don't think it really even has to do with characters. I just think that Marvel's able to sustain success. I don't think DC can, DC and Warner Brothers. And I don't know if it's DC Comics as a company or if it's because it's Time Warner. I'm not really sure why it is, but DC and Time Warner notoriously do this. They move 1 step forward with something amazing. I mean, sometimes it's inspired. That Dark Knight movie, the Chris Nolan film.
Oh yeah.
My gosh, that that should have been nominated for an Academy Award. That thing dramatically and all the superhero beats, and I think it was one of the best takes on the Joker I've ever seen. That deserved accolades. That thing was groundbreaking.
Well, Black Panther just won an Academy Award.
Well, it's nominated.
No, it won.
Did it win?
I think it won.
It won Best Picture?
I'm pretty sure.
No.
And the thing is, it won over Green Book, which is a crime against film.
Wait a minute. So the Academy Awards were over this past weekend?
I believe so. My grandparents are watching something that Black Panther won, and I was talking about it. Let me find out for sure.
Oh, I know that they probably won Best Sound or Special Effects, but Best
Or was that the
Picture?
SAG Awards? Let me see.
I think I would have heard if it was an Academy Award.
You guys can chime in. Black Panther, they won the SAG Awards.
Okay, I can believe that.
They still won the SAG Awards over Green Book, which is still a crime against film.
Yeah, but I mean, all that stuff's kind of BS anyway. But you know, just as far as putting a movie that's more worthy of an Academy nod, yeah, I mean, Warner Brothers and DC have done some really, really great, groundbreaking stuff. Almost sometimes more so than Marvel, with like Watchmen and Year One, the Year One books and Crisis and stuff like that. But they just can't sustain it. Marvel can always sustain the success. Look at their movie franchise. They can just do it. The comic books too. They used to at least give people what they wanted. They would follow things up with success, and then they could build off of the success. I just think Warner Brothers it's just not in their nature to do that.
It really isn't. They've never really followed that stuff up in a way that seems like it would make sense, I guess.
Yeah, they can't sustain it. And sometimes I don't even think they know what to do with what they have, because like if this was Disney, Disney doesn't have a problem. They'll market the hell out of everything. Even if something is a mediocre success, it still ends up being marketed and merchandised and somewhat, there's an air of success about it.
Yes.
Warner Brothers has amusement parks. Why aren't they doing better? Why aren't those things breaking new ground? Why is Universal breaking new ground? Warner Brothers has. Do you realize the franchise? They have the Matrix. They have all the Hanna-Barbera stuff. They have all their Looney Tunes stuff. They have all the DC library. Gosh, I could go on. I can't.
There is absolutely no reason from a market standpoint why Looney Tunes characters like Bugs Bunny should not be up there and equal with Mickey Mouse, other than poor marketing.
Yeah, they just don't know what to do. Well, case in point, they didn't know what to do with Iron Giant. If that was another movie studio, I think it would have been a bigger success.
Oh yeah, it still kind of stayed in like cult classic mode because they honestly held it back themselves. Just like what you said about Disney being like polished as opposed to like Warner Brothers, it seems very rough and a lot of stuff. I was just thinking like the only reason you would do a teaser like this Birds of Prey thing is if you had something really eager to show that would hype people up. Like imagine if Disney did this when Star Wars first came out. If they did a quick teaser that just showed quick snippets of the different costumes, people would have lost their mind because of how high quality the costumes and stuff they put out are.
Yeah, if there was an expectation of that. But you remember that first Iron Man did something similar to this. And what they showed, and they didn't even really show the costume or the suit up close, but he was flying with those fighter jets. And then they showed him hit Mach 2 or whatever. He like flew faster than those jets.
Yes.
Remember that? And it's a pullback shot of him just flying through the clouds. And I'm telling you right now, just thinking about it, I'm like, holy crap. It was awesome. When I saw that, I was like, that's amazing. And Warner Brothers can do it. Do you remember? They can't follow it up, but they can do it. Do you remember the shot of the new Batmobile? And they had, I think this was Batman v Superman.
Yes.
And it had Ben Affleck in the bat suit, and it was a down shot, and he's kind of looking down, the Batman character.
It was black and white, right?
Yeah, it was black and white. And then they had the Batmobile, and you saw it from overhead shot. I lost my poop. I was like, wow, that's cool. Once I saw the actual color image and I saw some of the stuff later and I realized what they were going to do with everything, that's when they shot themselves in the foot. But that's still right there. I was like, that is really cool.
And the picture was framed really, really well. Like it was very atmospheric. Like it looked like a very marketable image. You couldn't see a garbage can in the background and like,
prop lights and a parachute on the wall.
An open door. It's like they didn't even care. It looked like Margot Robbie took like a video for Instagram to show her mom.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it looked like. And you know what else is weird? It's like if you can't even commit any energy to this film franchise that you're trying to get going, why should anybody else care? Like if you can't even commit to it beyond that, then who cares? I know this is an early teaser, you guys. I know that. But if you're trying, the whole point, right, is to try to get people intrigued, trying to get people on board. Well, who do they think is going to be like, wow, that's cool?
Imagine an advertisement for like a sandwich, like if Carl's Jr. had a picture of their burger, but there was like an empty like drink cup next to it and the lighting was all bad.
Or it's taken next to the trash can by the door.
you can see the dirty countertop it's on. It's like, yeah, I want that.
Yeah, it's hardly putting your best foot forward. And the thing is, like I said, in a DVD, Blu-ray, like extra thing, like fine, show some of the test footage or whatever it is. Like this is how they found the character and stuff like that. But you don't lead with this. Like, hey, we want you to spend, what is it, $8 to $12 or whatever for a move, to go see this, in a year from now. Like, that's not how you do it, man. That is just not how you do it.
The biggest question this thing left was why. That's like the only thing that came from this teaser.
That's the only thing, yeah. That's same. That's the only thing I took from it is I don't understand. I'm not into it. I'm not inspired by it. I don't want to see it. Like I said, even if this was on TV, I don't think I would even look it up. I don't even think I'd seek it out. Yeah.
Title says, do you think in Mexico they call Aquaman water hombre? Wouldn't it be agua hombre?
Mas agua, Pee-wee. Yeah.
That's a good way to close this out.
Yes, on an Aquaman joke. Yes. Well, hey, thanks guys for tuning in. I got a bunch of stuff to ink. We actually did preview a little bit of the new camera. We're having a little bit of problem with either focusing or lighting on it. So we're going to spend a couple minutes trying to work that out. And then we are going to go live at the studio and do some work for you guys.
We hope you guys like the new mic. Let us know what you think in the comments about Birds of Prey.
Yes, please. And what is it like?
Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and join us next time
On Hacks Chats Reacts. Have a good one.